Dog understands. Okay, he offers. He knows a sit's going to get him something. Let's see about this. Let's use a little of this. Yes. Let's use this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Very good. Yeah. Good.
Is that baby food?
Nope.
No.
This is a bark pouch. It's turkey and chicken. So, good. So a couple of those. Step back. Good. Yeah. Step back. Good. Yeah. Good. Very nice. Good boy, yes. Oh, what a champ. Good. You want to try? Okay.
Here, Chloe, I'll let you try.
So, you just squeeze a little bit here, and a little bit comes out, you know. So you squeeze from the bottom. So you just treat them for just being, just call them over to you and give them a treat. You're squeezing and it's, there it comes. So go ahead, give it to him.
Rocky.
So he, don't make him sit, just give it to him because he came over to you. So you always give him, a little bit in the beginning just for being. If you want the dog up on a cushion, it's 5 or 6 treats for them just being on the good. Yeah. So bring it lower. Yes, bring it low. Yeah, so he doesn't have to go up. If you have treats up, dog goes up. Good. Yeah. Now you're just gonna give it, and then step forward. That was the whole step. You only want to do a step, but left foot back, left foot forward. Okay, there you go, and then yes, look at that. Wow, Chloe, you are a dog trainer. So his butt is up now, so you don't want to be feeding him anything. You don't want to be reinforcing his butt up, okay? So he sat up, he stood up, so there we go.
Good.
Yeah, give him that, and now take a little step back and come forward right away, and good. Yeah. Bring that down just a little bit more, yeah, good.
He likes that.
Yeah, step back and forward, good. There you go. These are really good for reactive dogs.
Can I try, Chloe? Oh.
Very good. So you just call him and give him a lick because he came,
Rocky. Good.
Yeah. Now, don't. Yes, good.
Good.
Step a little bit closer to him so you don't have to bend so far. All right. Now take your half step back and forward. Good boy.
Good.
Are those Birkenstocks?
They are. They're the platform ones, though.
Yeah.
I like platform shoes.
Good.
Makes me taller than her.
I wore Birkenstocks for years.
I know, it's funny how they went back into
Of course, I was in San Francisco in the
Good.
70s.
Oh, it's hot there. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Here's how long he's worked for just a little lick of this.
I know.
Bart really likes it. They're not cheap, but I had one open yesterday for a client, so I thought I'd finish it up.
Good.
He's really doing a nice duration.
I know.
So you are going to build on this.
Good. He is really smart. Like he's
Yeah,
full.
he's smart
He's
in his
been
parents.
fully potty trained. And
Yeah, like he's so close to
Good.
like he was 2 months old.
So where are you going to school?
Clemson.
Clemson. Okay. So can you go to Clemson? Can you just pick a day and just drive there and take him there maybe once or, it's not that far.
And see.
Maybe one, here, give me that.
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice. And just so that he has the experience, so that it's not brand new,
I
and
am
you're
worried about
moving
the
him,
transition.
huh?
So I am worried about the transition of him. He, just because, like, he's never really lived anywhere outside of our house.
Right, so that's what, you wanna take him so he understands the campus,
Yeah.
and then bring him home.
Yeah.
You know, have part of it be going to the lake, so he can be at the lake's not far from the university, is it?
Mm-mm,
Nothing's
no.
far from it,
Yeah,
everything's
no, it's
far
all
from
really
it.
close.
Yeah, so take him to the lake because that's really fun,
Mm-hmm.
you
He
know,
likes water.
he
I
likes
think
water.
there's like a dog park at my apartment, or like the or wherever we're living, the condo place,
Yeah,
which is
There's no
nice.
snakes in there.
do you know where it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
take him there, so he
Yeah.
gets that sense. If you can do it a couple of times before,
Yeah, then it would be good.
it would be really good. All right,
Yeah.
that would be before there's the move. Because you're going to school. You don't need to be acclimating a dog.
Yeah.
Going to school, you know? I mean, you don't need a problem. I'm helping a client pick out another dog, really for her own dog. And we saw one yesterday at Final Victory, and her dog was over anxious, over excited with the dog, and the dog was sort of stoic. And I'm like, you know, dogs will either be really friendly to each other right away, or there's going to be a time period. So you're either purchasing a problem, and then you're purchasing me to fix that problem, or you're gonna wait and find the right dog for your dog. So
He's really friendly with other dogs we've learned. Like, he loves our neighbor's dogs.
has he met
He loves
Haven?
I don't think so. Is that your dog?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
My dog loves other dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would do well. Like, he's always been around.
We'll let Haven out after. I don't want to let Haven
Yeah.
out first because
I get
then his adrenaline's going to be all up. Haven's a lot of dog.
So scared.
He's all wiggly and, you know.
Oh, he'll love that. I know. I want him to have play dates with other dogs, but all my friends live further who have puppies.
So I know.
He's
What
got
a
that
nice
big
bark.
Yeah.
If okay, I'm gonna have to put this away. I see. Okay, there's a nice little lip. There's a big lip. Yes.
But
I think I accidentally trained the bark back, like 2 nights ago. He barked at me because he had to go to the bathroom, so I let him out. And then he barked again this morning at like 2 to go out. And normally he'll just whine. So I think and then he just barked again. So I think we're bringing back the bark. I didn't mean to, but
Right. Well,
yeah.
you know, it's hard to take. It's hard to take a behavior to extinction. It takes time, and barking is a very natural thing for dogs to do. So that's the part of their verbal, and it's a communication. There's all sorts of different barks. That was a demand bark. Hello. What a nice dog. What a nice dog. Can you down?
We also wanted to work on come. What was the other one? Lay down?
you lay down and then
Come, lay down,
on the leash.
sit. And then a fun one was like rolling over.
Okay.
That was just a fun
Good. Yes. So, down. Now this is right at his nose. Bring it down between his paws, and then start to make an L. Bring it out a little bit. He doesn't do that. Put it back by his elbow.
Okay.
So you have to know which side he likes to lay on. Does he like to lay on his left side or his right side?
He likes just like
I think also like I don't know
Like
which side.
half up,
Left side?
half
So
down.
that you have to pay attention
I
to,
think left
because
side.
that will make a difference
Yeah.
in,
He lays on his
Sit?
left side. Yeah.
see, he knows I have trees in my hand. Good. Down. Yeah. There you go. I'm sorry, I moved, I know, it was a lot.
We tried with this one, but it's just so hard.
It takes time. Sit comes really easy because everyone gets all excited when the puppy sits. Gets all reinforced for it. So sit. Sit. Okay. You're lost. Okay. You want to try again? Get it. So I don't punish or anything, you know, I don't do anything like that. I don't tell him no, I don't do anything like that. I just kind of give it a beat, and then I throw a get it cookie, which has him get it, go chase the cookie. It's giving him permission to go chase the cookie and come back to me. Good. Very good. So come on. Come on. Sit. Good boy. Down. Right on his nose. So I want him to stay seated when he goes back for that. And he'll slide and do it down. He'll do it down before. It takes time. It's taking time. So, very nice. So you're so far away from me. You have to come here. You have to be there. You can't be so far away from me because I'm an old lady and I don't move so good. Yes, I know.
He's so alert.
Sit. Yes. Okay. You ready? Sit. Down. There you go. Good down. Yeah. Good down. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Rocky, good boy. Yay. Yay. And then you party. I had a dog that found historical human remains, which meant he found cremains or he found grave sites that weren't marked.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what he did. That was his gig. And I started that by sitting in a garage, much like this. And we put a human bone that I had gotten from the bone room in Berkeley. Put a human bone down there. And we just sat and waited for the dog to find the bone. And then we did the same thing we just did with Rocky. And then, what a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Yeah, we're going to lure again. Down. That's okay. Yeah, you'll get it. Down. You'll get it. I know you will. I know you will, because look at this. I have a whole bunch of trees. Down. So he seems to like this one better, where he can still see the tree. You just pull it out. There you go. He slides into. Good boy! Yay, Rocky! And then we do a jubilee.
Yeah.
Yay, Rocky!
Sure, yeah.
Alright,
I
I'll
don't
give
know
you
if he'll
treats.
do it, but
Well,
we can try.
I will say all.
you're going to do it, you're gonna lure him 3 times. Luring is having it right on his nose and bringing it, yeah.
Okay.
And so you're gonna lure him 3 times, and you can put the rest of those in that pocket, and then you can have 4 or 5 in your hand.
Wait, I gotta hide it so he doesn't know.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, he's got a nose, he knows. So you're not hiding anything from your dog. So,
Rocky. Good.
slow, slow, slow.
Did I do it too fast?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Slow.
Sit.
Yeah, there you go
Good.
now. Say down.
Down.
Now, on his nose. Keep it on his nose, but don't let him be able to get it. Get it to the floor.
Sit.
Okay, that was good, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
Good boy. That's it.
Good.
Yay, Rocky, good down. What a good boy. Make him be closer to you.
Okay.
That means you don't treat out there where you have to fall off of your chair to get to him. When you treat here in between your feet, okay? That people reach out and give treats, and that's why dogs
Yeah.
create
Little
distance.
bit.
Yeah. You'll get a cookie.
Get it.
There you go, and he'll come right back into you. There you go.
Sit. Good.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Down. Down.
Just say it once. Okay, never mind. And then throw get a cookie.
Get it.
All that does is reset the dog. So we're starting here at the down.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was that too slow?
No, he just
Get it.
Another one.
it takes time. It's just it's fine.
Down. Bruh.
He wants to do it away from you. That's what's going on. But that's okay.
Get it.
He needs to learn to
Be closer.
up close pace. Going far away doesn't.
Sit. Good.
Good boy.
Did I say down? I can't remember.
I don't know, but he did it.
Okay.
That was good, and
Good.
you got him to do it. So that's what counts. That was very good.
Get it. Sit. Good. Alright, down.
Good.
Good.
Good boy.
That was
Yay,
a
Rocky!
good boy.
Yay, Rocky! Good boy!
It's like alligator.
What a good boy! So I want you to pretend you have it in your hand.
Okay.
You're going to do a fake one of these, okay?
Okay. Should I do the get it to reset or
No, he's good. Tell him to sit.
sit? Good. Down.
Oh, down. Ooh. Why did you get so stern? Down. That is not a honey do. Okay? It's down, you know, I mean, make it, this is gonna be a good deal for you. If you make it calm down and do those really sternly, it's 50-50 whether it's a good deal for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be gentle. Sit.
Yeah.
Good. Down. Down. He's like, I know
Okay,
don't
now
want
you
a
can
treat.
go get it, Cookie. Okay, never mind.
Get it? That's a little
That
slippery.
wasn't quite it.
What are you looking at me for?
Makes you a treat.
It's all about inflection. Doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth, it's about inflection.
Sit.
There you go.
Down. Down. Should I try it with the treats again?
No.
No.
Sit.
Sit. Down.
Your hand still smells like that. Good boy! Treats between his paws.
Good boy.
Good boy, Rocky.
Why?
Good boy. So when you're teaching a behavior, you do 3 or 4 lures. And then you do several pretend lures. And then you just you'll say your word and then you just do your hand signal. And I don't know what that's going to be, but you're going to, it could be this, you know, it could be your hand signal. And then you're going to want to start to see him do that. Give him a moment to think. He has to think about it, and thinking is very hard for a dog. They like being back here in this limbic part of the brain, you know, woo, I'm a dog. So we want to bring them into the prefrontal cortex. That's one of the things the pattern games do, is it teaches them to think. Okay, you can get a cookie and
Get it.
see if he wants to do it again.
Get it.
He's like, I want treats.
Sit.
He's too far away. Okay? Make him come in closer to you.
Get it.
There you go.
Sit. Do I pretend to throw a get it cookie again?
No, just give him a second. Come sit.
Sit. Sit.
Good boy.
Good.
Now you're making it tough here. This distance is just something you're going to have to work on separately. But it's not, tell him down.
Down. Down. It is hard to put this. Down.
Give him a minute. And start it again. He's staying in the sit, which he's still with you.
Yeah.
He's with you. He just doesn't know what you want. He's not stubborn. So go ahead, do this. Oh, good boy.
Good boy.
He took more than a second to think. Good boy. But you just saw your dog thinking,
Yeah.
is this going to be a good deal for me? That's what he's thinking, because he, you know, what's the fastest way to the treat is what he's thinking. And he figured it out. It just took him a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So, and that's fine. That's fine. Your will benefit from having him come in close. Rocky, come on. Come here. Here you go. Right here. Okay, there you go. start it there. He wouldn't come in and take it here.
Mhm.
All right. If you were doing competition obedience with this dog, his snout would be right here in the crotch. So that's where they want. That's a front, you know.
Yeah.
So that's very good. Yeah. You want to try, Chloe? Yeah.
Here, I can give her my treats.
Okay.
I'll pop it.
Do you have enough?
7.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a few more. Because you might want to give more than one treat at the down. You want to really celebrate the success.
Yeah.
All right. Do you get a cookie?
Get it.
There you go. And now he comes into you. Tell him to sit.
Sit.
Oh, he's
Sit.
pretty far away.
Sit. Wait.
Do your sits further apart.
Sit. Good. Good.
There you go. Now. Very good boy.
Good.
Good boy. Right between the paws. Not hand to mouth. Between the paws. Good boy. What a good boy. That's so good. That he's really staying in the sit now.
Good.
Yeah. Missy's gonna get something out of it. How's it sleep?
Oh, down. Oh,
In a happy voice.
good. Down.
It's okay. Never mind.
Sit. Good.
Keep your happy voice in when you give the cue.
Down.
What a good boy. Yay! What a good boy.
You should stand up, bud.
Good.
Good.
Very nice. Remember, offered behaviors, really, that's gold.
Sit. Lay down.
A cue is paper. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. Yay. Yay. See that little bit of time that we gave him to think about it? Look at him now.
I know, he's doing good.
You know, he's doing really good.
Good. Oh, that's probably straight.
Try it without the treats.
Good. Lay down.
No, one word.
Yeah, do down.
Down.
Good boy.
Yay.
Good boy.
Good job.
Yay, buddy. Yay. What a good boy. Yes, you did really good, buddy. Yes, you did. Wait a second here. You did really good. Yeah. All right, so to get him to roll over, you have to have him, he has to be fluent in the down, which he's not. This is a new thing for him.
Yeah.
When he's in a down, you are going to start to move your treat back by that shoulder. And he's going to start to roll. But you're not going to expect him to roll over. You're going to shape this behavior. So it's going to be very slow. So right there, and then there, and then there, and then back to an easy one. Because you don't want to keep going harder, harder, harder. If you were lifting weights, and I was teaching you, and I made each time you lifted a weight harder, you would,
Yeah.
it would be like, I'm not really that interested in this sport, you know? But if I make it harder, harder, easy, easier, harder, easy, harder, harder, that way.
Yeah.
You keep the dog engaged, which is wonderful. So, do you feel complete with your down? Or
Yeah,
you want to do another one?
You should do another one without treats.
Do another one, and when he's in a down, you mark that behavior, you treat him, and then try to get him, you're gonna go back behind this leg. So try to get back behind that leg just a little bit, just the moment of rollover, okay?
I don't have a truth sign right now.
You don't
Did
have
you run
treats?
out?
Well,
He's like, that's where the treats are.
give it.
Get it. Sit. Good. Lay down.
Oh, good.
Good boy.
So now you're gonna try to get back by his,
So, like, right where? Like right here?
yeah, behind his leg. You're gonna try to treat behind his leg, get down. Good, that's it, that's enough, that's enough. But he's gonna do roll over,
Yeah.
but you need to shape it slow. It's, you know, he's gonna do roll over. He's into it, and he's gonna do it.
Good boy.
And he really got down today.
Lay down.
It's cooler. It likes to slide up.
Lay down. Good.
So you're gonna wanna, he's getting pretty fluent in this, he's not totally fluent. But now you're gonna want to not do this. You're gonna want to create
Like
a hand down, and then a hand signal, excuse me, down, and a hand signal,
Boy.
and not go through all that motion. And give him time to think, because now you're making this behavior harder. So you give him a little bit of time to think about it.
Sit. Good job.
And if he needs help, then you help him with a little bit of movement. But,
Good.
oh, he's very into this.
Oh, he loves attention and treats.
Then just do this.
I like to say down.
Mm-hmm.
Down. Down.
Now, yeah.
Good.
See, you helped him to succeed. You'll have to help less and less as he
Yeah.
gets more fluent. He's
He's
there, you know. We've got the behavior. Now we start to dink on it and make it what we want. Never hand to mouth and down. Always between the paws.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Now say down.
Down.
And now make your hand gesture.
Down.
Now start down towards the floor. Good.
Good.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Before he didn't even we couldn't even get him to go down. This is impressive.
It takes a little
Yeah.
bit. It just takes a little bit, you know. And if you're doing it from a YouTube video or something, you're not confident. So that's why I like to, I kind of prep him, you know, put the gas in the weed whacker with that little thing, and then turn it over to you, and you start to have success. My niece and my great niece both graduated from Clemson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were their majors?
I think political science for Corey, my niece, and I don't know what Chandler, I don't know what sorority she was in, I don't know any of that. I've never been much of a sorority girl, I was a hippie, so, that is, but she went to New York, and she's been in New York 2 years in the fashion business, it was her
Oh, wow.
dream, and now she's moving, she's
Did
out
you
of
like
there.
it or no?
Good.
It's too expensive, you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta
have to
be on a
be-
good salary.
Yeah.
You know,
Even then, like,
200,000, you gotta
Yeah.
be up there, and, you know,
Yeah.
she's making 70, 75,
yeah.
and that's not enough
For New York.
to make living, you know, she's living with 3 other people, and, I don't know, in a little tiny space.
I know, I've seen like the 1-bedroom apartments, and they're tiny,
Oh,
very
yeah,
tiny.
yeah,
For
they're
a
closets.
very massive price.
Anytime you see him in a down like this, you can capture that, just mark it good, and put your treat down.
Good.
I see. There you go. And you know your first word, don't you?
He loves the word good because he knows he's gonna get a treat.
He knows he's got, yeah, because that's the contract. If I say that word, so we're gonna start with come, okay? I'm gonna show you that. So I'm gonna have you put that back over there.
Yeah.
So
He'll
if
learn to run, like he'll run like at like our neighbor's dog to go play, and we'll say come. I mean, it's not like we've taught it to him, but he doesn't really know to come back.
no, he doesn't. And here's the thing. Dogs are, I think, the only mammal that follows our point, follows our eyes, follows our feet.
Mhm.
So when you're standing at 12 o'clock to this dog telling it to come, it thinks you want it to go over there. Because that's the way you're pointed. So we start with, we're going to just do this little walk because they are very attracted to motion. So I'm going to walk this way.
He's so
I'm
sick.
going to walk this way. I'm going to get him moving with me. Rocky, come! He's got to be coming first. He goes and gets the treat. I start the other direction. Rocky, come! I don't say that until he is coming. Rocky, come! Because he doesn't know the word. Rocky, come! So we're teaching him the word. Rocky, come! Good boy. What a good boy. Cookie scatter. So you're teaching come. So it's a pretty simple, you're teaching him that word. This is about the only exercise that I let you say the word first. But you can't, you have to be moving in the opposite direction. Then you want him to come, you're running away from him. Okay? And you're looking over your shoulder, and you see when he starts to move towards you, that's when you say, Rocky, come. Not before, because he doesn't know the word yet. But we'll get to that. This is how you start a behavior. You don't get to say, come, and it works.
So were you throwing the tree and then?
I was tossing it a little bit in front of me.
Okay. And then saying, I start moving and then I say Rocky come.
If he's
Yeah,
following
if he's following you.
Okay.
And then the minute you throw that treat that way, you toss it over there, he's going to go over to eat that, but you're already moving in the other direction.
Okay.
All right?
Rocky come.
No, he's not coming. Rocky, come. Now toss the treat. Now go the other direction. Let him Slow up a little bit.
Rocky come.
There you go. And now the other, this way. This is much easier outside than it is here in this little tiny garage.
Rocky come.
There you go. It's happening.
Rocky come.
There you go. So, if your dog gets out
Rocky come.
and you don't want it, and you want to get it back,
Rocky come.
you're going to run away from it.
Rocky come.
Because if you run towards it, it's a game of chase.
He
Yeah.
he likes that.
He does like
Yeah, well,
this.
don't ever do that game because that is a bad game to teach him. Don't chase. Let him chase you. You don't chase him because you're never going to win, and then he's going to play keep away. You know that's a keep away, and that's not what you want. What a good boy Rocky is. You need a few more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like your friend.
All right, well, I'm so glad you brought your list. Is Chloe going to do it?
Oh yeah, you want to try? Yeah, let me try.
So,
Does this work with like fetch too? He'll
no.
He doesn't really like to come back after
Well, he
fetch.
does. It just
So
depends on-
you start fetch in a much smaller area indoors with 2 toys
Okay,
that are exactly the same.
I think we have.
And then you kind of toss one not very far away. He goes for it, and you make a big deal out of the one you have. Bring me the toy, bring me the toy. He brings it, and you toss the other one.
Okay.
It
Okay.
might not, he might not bring it all the way to you the first couple of times, but he'll start to understand the game. You have to remember, this is the brain of a 2-year-old,
Yes.
okay? So, it takes them a while. We expect them to learn much faster than they learn. You know, it's
Yeah.
just, we want success right away. All right, you're on.
Rocky come.
There you go.
Rocky come.
There you go.
Rocky come. Rocky come.
Nice.
Rocky come.
Very nice. All right, keep your treats that you have. Everybody's gonna have a few treats. Okay? You're gonna take your chair and move it up over there. You're gonna put your chair there. I'm gonna put my chair here. Now don't fall off the back. You got a ledge. Bring that chair up a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. You're gonna wanna sit in it. We're all sitting. All right. So this is until you have a rock solid come on your dog. This is the emergency. Okay. And it's called pop 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 pop. Now you
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
just drop it on the floor. Now you.
Pop, pop, pop. Wrong.
You did have some conviction with that there, Chloe.
Pop it. Come.
Up, up, up.
Pop, pop, pop.
Okay, now you're gonna do it.
Pop, pop, pop.
There you go. You got your high voice in and
Pop, pop,
everything.
pop.
Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Yeah, good boy.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Up, up, up. Up, up, up. That's it. That is it. You get it. He gets it. He gets it. He's coming to pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
So while you're teaching common, so you don't poison that word, you're going to you're going to, you're gonna use pup, pup, pup. When you can't guarantee that the dog's gonna do the behavior. And if your dog is out in the yard and there's something more interesting there, you cannot guarantee that behavior until you can. So this goes like this, and then I would go to like the dollar store and buy 6 6-foot leashes and put them together, you know, little nylon, cheapy, $1 leashes. And then you're going to put him in it down, and you're going to go about 10 feet away, and then you go, and you're going to start to move in the opposite direction from him, and until you can do 36 feet, and you say, Rocky, come, and he comes, and he starts, and you're running. You know, you don't yank him or anything, you know.
Yeah.
don't, you know.
Yeah.
But what you're going to do is you're going to get 6 leashes, each 6 feet, and you're going to be able to gradually, 10 feet, well, he's got it at 10 feet. 15 feet, he's got it at 15 feet. If he doesn't have it at 15 feet, go back to 12 feet, you know, approximate. Go back in a little bit. This is 3 feet, you know, your wingspan is 3 feet, approximately, you know. So that is, and I will send you that. I will send you games to get a rocket recall.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what you want.
Yeah.
It takes time. It takes energy. You got to do it.
I know, it's all about repetition.
Yeah.
and-
It's all, your dog is as consistent as you are. So we're doing I call it recalls. And the nice thing about the first recall is you only need one person. So you don't have to find somebody else to help you with it. And then, you know, when everybody's sitting around out having a hot dog or hamburger, everybody takes a few treats and plays with it. Will he work for Cheerios?
Yeah,
Cheerios
he
are
likes
probably
Cheerios.
that's a cheap,
Yeah.
easy treat. He's had a lot of Happy Howie, you know. So that's a lot of treats he's had. So we'll do recalls, and we dig down. And I don't have, I'll see if I can find a video for rollover.
Okay.
I don't have a video for rollover. So we got your list?
Yeah, that helps a lot. I did have one. It's like we can't really work on it right now, but my roommate was saying she doesn't really like pets on her furniture. How would I teach him to not get on the furniture because he likes
Okay.
laying on the other?
So you cannot teach
Is
a
it-
negative.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Mhm.
Can't teach, don't do this.
Mhm.
Especially to a dog that lives in safe and not safe.
Yeah.
So the way you start this is called hand targets. So you're targeting. So if the dog gets up, remember you're doing the mindset. What do I want my dog to do? Not I don't want my
Yeah.
dog to do. What do I want my dog to do? So your hand goes 1 to 3 inches. Yes. And you just put your hand down there 1 to 3 inches from his nose. When his nose hits your hand, you mark that. Good. He's toast.
Oh, is he tired?
I'll send you hand target. I'll send you
Okay.
this, and you'll have to practice it. It's just, it's 1 to 3 inches the first week, all week long, 1 to 3 inches. The second week it's 3 to 6 inches, And the third week, you're going to start to add your verbal cue, touch. And it'll be 3 to 6 inches. You'll say touch first, 3 to 6 inches, and then when the dog starts to move towards you, you start to move your hand. That way, if you want your dog in the heel position, palms always towards the dog's nose. So you bring your dog around this way, and you bring him right up into a heel position. So you can move this dog around by just turning your wrist, and you can move him around because he's a big dog.
He's a big dog.
And I will get coverings for her furniture.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she'll mind him on it a little bit. It's more like whenever he gets really rambunctious, he likes to, at our house at least, he'll like get the zoomies and like jump up onto our couch and then jump off with our other dogs, which I want to try to. Yeah.
So, don't let him up there from the beginning. You have that has to be managed. So, because you don't want the dog rehearsing behaviors that you don't want the dog to have. Are you going to crate him? Are you going to have him in a crate? Are you taking a crate with you?
We're trying. Well, yes. I don't like putting him in a crate, but I will probably have to have one.
Crates are wonderful things. They become their cave. That is their place to opt out.
He does pretty well in his
I'm
now.
opting out of this training now. Having a crate, and you don't put him in a way that he jumped on the furniture. Get in your crate. You put him in the crate and you put his gorilla root in there with him. Something self-soothing. A licky mat if he doesn't destroy licky mats. Something that's self-soothing for him. And you put that in the crate and then leave him in there for 15 minutes.
Yeah, he does just go in there and take a nap sometimes.
Yeah.
Our other dog does that too.
It is.
They do good with
It is not about, the prejudice about crates, that's a safety issue. If there was a national disaster or a local disaster and the Red Cross came in to save you and your dog, they would not save your dog if it wasn't crate savvy. But they would save your dog if it's crate savvy. So number one, it's really important for them to know how to crate. And then number two, it's just a place for them.
Yeah.
It's just a good place for them to go and watch the world go around them.
Yeah. He is out.
He's out.
Yeah, I know.
He's toast. This has been, look at all he did today.
Yeah, he did so good.
And he had to think.
Yes.
I mean, he had to figure out, he was really enthusiastic on figuring out what we wanted him to do.
No, he's very alert and he's such a good dog.
He's a good boy. You'll have a good time with him.
Yeah.
He'll be on your friend's furniture in no time.
I know.
She's gonna love him.
Yeah, she hasn't met him yet. She actually lives around here, so I want her to meet him soon.
And
But
absolutely.
He is, like,
and he doesn't shed. It's not like he's gonna get hair.
Yeah. It's more whenever, because it's been raining a lot, he'll go run outside and then come inside with his paws all muddy. Because we can't, we have 3 dogs, so it's hard to get all of them to, wipe
Get
off
a muddy mat.
A muddy mat?
A muddy mat. They have muddy mats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's I've seen it advertised, I think on TV. And it gets the initial wet off, and then you have to just wipe his feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought about I might get that instead. There was it's like this tube you stick their paw in and it cleans it off. I wanted to try to get him used to that.
very slowly.
Yes. Yeah. 'cause
That's
I know
something
it's
you
like,
acclimate
yeah.
the dog to. That's like a muzzle. Dogs don't mind muzzles at all.
Mhm.
Humans have a prejudice about muzzles.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I almost wanted to like, but maybe the muddy mat would be better.
yeah, I've seen it advertised. It looked like a good thing. I don't.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it.
My boxer doesn't do mud or wet. Bring your chair over this way.
Did we try to see what he would be like for your dog?
What time is it?
Oh, if we have enough time. It's 12:16.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'll put
He's like, puppy?
I was like, who are you?
Hello! You're so
The
cute!
Wiggly It's the Wiggly Ball! Yay! I know he's a lot to have, isn't he, Rocky?
Hi! Hello!
He's a lot to have. I know. Wiggly Ball! Yeah! The Wiggly
Who are you?
Hello, baby! Hello! Sit! Sit!
Yes, I can't. I can't. I'm just too excited. I can't. Yeah. But you know, he has one expression. The only way you know he's happy is you look at his tail.
I know.
Okay, good boy. Yeah. Good. That gives Rocky a chance to get the smells in that he needs. So,
You're so cute.
the boxer,
Oh, I love
that dock tail can be very strange because dogs read each other through body language.
Yeah.
No!
And if he hasn't seen the dock tail, he doesn't know. If he hasn't seen hooked up ears, he doesn't know what that means. What are you doing? Haven, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
No!
Oh, that was good. That's Rocky, you like that.
And Rocky loves roughhousing. That's all they do at home
Yeah.
is play. He's like, what are you?
I know, Haven's a beast.
He's so cute though.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
very-
big dog, but he's very gentle.
Yeah, he came to me, he was 50 pounds. I put almost 9 pounds on him,
Oh, really?
and he looks,
Oh, I didn't
How long
Meg.
have you had him for?
I've had him 2 years.
Okay.
Hello.
Haven. Haven. Hey, Haven, come here. Do a chin. Do a chin. Do a chin.
I'm sure you
Come
taught
on.
him all sorts of
Chin. Chin.
Here, Rocky. Sit.
Come on.
Sit.
Yeah,
Good
boy. Good boy. Chin. Good boy.
Rocky's
Chin.
like, where's my good boy?
Good boy. Here you go, good boy. Oh, you wait. There you go. Here you go. You can have it. You go. You can't eat. I can't eat in front of this dog.
He's like, I'm too overwhelmed.
That was cute. You guys were very cute.